So, hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today for this seasonal sketch session. I thought it would be really nice to start this year with a session where we would draw plants and animals that are common, well, at least in my area. And I would like to continue these sessions every month by doing a session where we do either plants and animals from my area or from someone else. So it would be really nice to learn what kind of animals there and plants there are in other places. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous today because I haven't been feeling really well in the last few days. I was hit by a car 2 days ago because I was on my bike. So I have a very sore arm. I'm going to try to draw along with you. And I'm going to, that's also why I have a light on. I'm going to record a time lapse, but I might also stop drawing. I'll have to see what I'm going to do. I'll share my screen with you and show you the pictures I have. Let's see. Yes, there they are. I hope you can all see them. I thought it would be nice to start with winter aconites because they are the first flowers I always see around here. If there is something else you've seen in the pictures, if you've seen them on Patreon or if you see them on the screen and you're like, no, I would really, really like to paint or draw a goat, then please let me know. If you have a preference, we can we can pick one. But maybe start with the winter aconites. I'll do 15 minutes because I'm a slow drawer today, I think. And let's start. Yeah. So what kind of materials have you brought today? I'm starting with pencil because that's my go-to material.
I haven't decided. I probably should decide in the next few seconds.
Well,
Yeah,
you could also decide just by seeing the colors, you know, if you see the yellow and you think, okay, oh, I have a pretty brush pen in yellow, for instance, then you could use that.
Yeah.
It's pretty difficult to draw for me. I'm already experiencing that, so we'll see how well it'll go today.
Have you tried drawing with the other hand?
Yes, but that has a very different outcome than my left hand. But it is, I did yesterday, I wasn't feeling well at all. And I'm left-handed and I learned to use the scissors with my right hand because they didn't have them, the left-handed ones at my primary school. So I did some stuff with scissors yesterday, which was something I hadn't done for, well, years and years. So, well, that was something positive that came out of the whole thing.
I'm left-handed and I didn't exactly realize that there was such thing as left-handed scissors until like
Really?
a couple of months ago. And I was like, I just don't understand why it always hurts my hands. And I realized that I could get left-handed scissors.
Yeah, I tried to use them later on in life, but then it felt so weird to use them. So I never do. Because when you're somewhere and you are explaining something to someone and you say, could you hand me the scissors? Then they're always right-handed. So it doesn't really work, at least for me.
I know this isn't quite the same as getting hit by a car, but I fell off the bed today.
Well, that can be hurtful as well.
I
Thank
was
you.
trying to get we're getting a new mattress, so I had to try and get the old one off the bed. But I was doing it in a hurry and I didn't really think it through.
Burada hot, hot, very hot. Rahat diyor bir de. Şuna bir bak. Nasıl?
Evet, tamam. Oops. And although I was hit by a car, I'm relatively okay. I'm just bruised a lot, so I think I'm lucky. I also just dropped my kid off at school, so I'm very happy she wasn't on my bike when it happened. So
Allah.
yeah, so I'm very slow today, but slow is good. You know, it's January, so we'll just start slowly. So it's 4 minutes left. I'm not sure about you all, but I haven't got far yet.
What did you say the name of these flowers are?
Winter aconites, they pop up mostly in the beginning of January even, and well, in my country they're one of the first flowers you see along with the snowdrops.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're quite a vivid yellow, so you
Yeah.
can see them. They're very bright, and yeah, I really like them because it's just the first sign that spring is coming.
I'm going to look it up and see if we get them here in Yorkshire, but I don't remember seeing these. We have snowdrops and crocuses at this time of year. Well, they're not yet up, but they will be up soon.
They could be in your area. It could be. Most, I think most plants that we have here are around this in the south of England and France and Belgium and the west of Germany, but they are very small though, so you can easily overlook them, I think.
Yeah.
I think the flowers are about 2 to 3 centimeters.
Okay, I can see that there's some, you can actually order them. I don't know if you can see them wild or not. Oh, I think I have seen them white, actually. I don't know that I...
Really? Oh, I don't know them.
Actually, no, they... No, they are coming up yellow here as well. Wow, they're really beautiful.
Yeah, they are. And they're really close to the ground as well, so
They're quite similar to buttercups, aren't they?
a bit, yeah. They might even be related, I'm not sure. Yeah. Especially the flower itself looks really alike.
Very pretty.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to come up actually because they haven't yet. But it's very cold at the moment here, so
yeah,
they might just be waiting for it to be a bit warmer. There's 1 minute left. And that's it. That was 15 minutes. So what shall we do next? Maybe an animal. So I have this lovely goat, which I also have a bit smaller with a typically Dutch background. But I also have some birds, a red robin and a blue tit and a finch. Which one do you prefer?
I like the goat.
The goat? This one or the one that is actually, it's even sticking out its tongue.
The first one.
Maybe this one
Yes.
has a lot more detail. Let's do that one. Yeah. 15 minutes. I'm going to try again. So these are actually supposed to be typically Dutch, although I don't think I've ever seen them in the wild, but we do have them at petting zoos a lot. I love their coats. They're so bushy and hairy. Okay, so this guy isn't as easy as I thought it would be to draw. Turns out to be pretty difficult. Let's see. Here's 6 minutes left. I was thinking of starting over, but I might as well go on. So how is it where everybody else lives? Are there already flowers, or are you in a place where there is warmth all year round?
I'm sitting in 36 degrees Celsius summer, so it's pretty warm here.
Oh wow. And where is that?
I'm in Cape Town in South Africa.
Oh wow. That's supposed to be a very pretty place with lots of interesting plants as well.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. No matter where I go in the world, I always come home and I'm even more amazed by what we have just in the garden.
Yeah. Yeah, I see I watch the BBC's Gardener's World a lot, and they always say that because we are at the same, what do you call it, on the same length in the world, that because it's getting hotter in the Netherlands, that plants from South Africa are going to do very well here, so that we should be moving towards having these kind of plants. There are like some of the plants are they have very big flowers as well. They're beautiful. Or at
Yeah,
least what I've seen on TV.
The proteas have beautiful flowers. They're huge.
Yeah.
And where I am, they just grow wild on the mountains and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I can imagine. I did have a at the Hortus Botanicus, the what's it called, the botanical garden in the Netherlands. They had a flowering protea, and I was like, I was really happy to finally see one. It was so beautiful, so much bigger than I had imagined them to be. Two minutes left. And it goes by fast. Thirty seconds. And that's it for the goat. How much time do we have left? What shall we do next? A flower or a plant? Or I have when it comes to flowers, I have, this is called stinking hellebore, which does really stink. And it makes you sneeze. So it's called a stinking sneeze herb in Dutch. Or maybe a nice red robin could be nice. I think maybe this one. This looks cute. Okay, I'm going to put the timer on again. Yes, 15 minutes. You can see some people are using paint brushes, which I think is really bold because I always feel the pressure to let the paint dry. I would love to use paint in these kind of sessions, but I never have enough time to let it all dry, and then it gets all muddy. Don't know how that is for you guys, but for me, I usually stick to dry media.
I mean, when I'm using paint, I always have my hair dryer or
Yeah.
different sketchbooks.
That's a very good idea. But when I'm in a sketch session, I'm always afraid that I forgot to mute myself when using the hairdryer. So
Yeah.
but a hairdryer is a must, yeah, because otherwise it just doesn't.
I mean, different sheets of paper or
Yeah.
different sketchbooks also
Yeah, definitely.
works.
And there are, of course, different, if you have a sketchbook that has a paper that has more open fiber, then it sucks up the water a bit quicker.
Yeah.
But I like to draw details, and I want the fibers to be a bit more close together. So in the end, I don't have time enough to do the details and the watercolor or the gouache. But yeah.
You could always use gelatos. I think it was you who got me hooked on those.
I've just used one for the breast of the robin. Actually, that's just, they're just, if you want to use things in a quick way, then they're just great. And I especially like the fact that they are like soft pastels. The effect is like soft pastels, but you don't have the mess, which I love because I don't like mess.
Yeah, I love
Which I
them
know
for
is
that
weird for an
too.
artist.
Can you still find the gelatos?
Well, I have bought a few when I just encountered them. I was so taken by them that I bought a lot of them, but I really wanted to buy the translucent ones because those were really beautiful, more saturated colors, but they were already sold out. And I actually sent an email to Faber-Castell asking them if they're going to be back in stock or not, but they haven't replied. So I'm guessing. The funny thing is that everywhere, if I go to someone's Patreon or if I watch a video on YouTube, everybody says, "Oh, I wish they were still available," but they aren't. So I think there would be a lot of people that would want to buy them, but it looks like most of them are discontinued. I'm not sure. Maybe it's different in the US, but at least in Europe, they are.
I had to find the set because I can't find them individually. And I had to buy them from a website that looked kind of shady called Mr. Art.
Mr. Art.
Yes.
That's a good title.
But I did find some other gems there that like there's a color in Neo Colors that they discontinued, and I was able to find a couple of those.
Really?
They're a little old, but I mean they still work nicely, especially when the weather is warm. They get nice and melty.
That's good. So sometimes it's good to just search for some shady websites to find art supplies. Or you could, this is what I have done. There is this second-hand website, which is called Marktplaats in the Netherlands. and you probably also have it on eBay and stuff. And I've just put in like a search, some search words, and they search for me, and then I just get an email when someone puts something online called Faber-Castell gelatos, and then I can see if I can buy it secondhand, because lots of people buy art supplies and then they never use them, and then they sell them. So that's all. That would also be an idea. Somehow my timer has stopped and it's still at 15 minutes, so that's great. I think we're at about 13 minutes. I think 2 more minutes. So did you find any other hidden gems, Beth? Are there art supplies we do not know of yet that you have found? If you want to share.
Oh, well, I took a class, I think it was Sandy Hester's class, and she put up the supply list and put up those tempera sticks. And I always tried not to buy them, and I finally bought them, and I really like them.
I did
So
the same.
use them. I like them a little better than the gelatos.
Oh, really? Well, I
Only
found it
because they
difficult
are
to- Oh, sorry. Yeah, because they
fatter. Sorry.
are? What did you say? Because they are?
Well, they're cheaper and they're like fat, you know. I like
That's
a
true.
big chunky. It's just a little bigger, and I won't mistake it for chapstick, so I feel
That's
safer
right.
buying them.
Yeah. Yeah, they are a bit more difficult to draw over, I think. Some of
Yes, that's
them.
so true.
But I also
Need
did
the best
find-
of both worlds for sure.
Yeah, I also did find, and I thought some of the colors were a bit too bright for me, a bit too, because most of them are like kids' colors.
Yes, totally. I have to mix them with other stuff, or it does not really work well.
Well, I found a brand that was called Quick Sticks with an
Oh,
X,
yeah.
and they had actually a pretty nice color. So it might be worth to, if you like the tempera sticks a lot, might be worth to see if you can find those.
Okay, quick.
Yeah, I think the time is up. We have about 10 minutes left, so let's do one last image. Shall we do a plant or an animal? What I have, maybe this is a bit too much for 10 minutes.
So
I-
cute.
He's very cute though, yeah. I also have a goose, but I also wanted to include a duck, but Beth is already hosting a session drawing ducks on Monday, so I thought I just better go to Beth's.
You can never have
session.
enough ducks or too many ducks.
That's
It's
true, yeah, but
really fun.
I'm really excited about your session.
Thank
with
you.
Beth
I
about
can't
ducks.
wait. I don't think we have any geese or a single goose in that one planned.
Yeah, shall we do this one?
If people want to, I won't complain.
We can already practice for yours then. Be ready.
I need it.
Yeah, I saw you saying that you didn't on Substack. You posted something like,
I forgot how to draw ducks.
yeah. So if you look at a goose or a duck, they're pretty similar, but they're like two egg shapes, right? And then a tube thingy in between, and then just a beak on top of it, right?
Yeah,
So-
I need to look at it that way. That's so smart.
Yeah, just think of just the big shapes. I think Emma Carlisle once said in a Zoom session drawing cats that whenever she just draw cats from her own imagination, she just draws a blob and then puts ears on them, and then it's a cat. And when she does it, then it looks adorable. When I do it, maybe not, but yeah, you could think of the basic shapes and then hopefully it'll work. I'm saying this and now I'm going to draw the goose and not sure if it will end well. Let's see. Oh, I still have 9 minutes left. So
It's all those lovely curves in their neck that always throw me off.
They and I never know why they're elegant and clumsy at the same time.
Exactly.
What is that? But when in doubt, always start with the head, because then you can adjust the size of the body accordingly. And I'm already adjusting, by the way.
For me, when I start with the head so that if I mess up, I can turn it into just a portrait.
That's a good one as well. That's
Just
great,
zoom in.
actually.
Really smart.
Yeah. So maybe I'll just draw lots of duck portraits at Beth's session on Monday. There are so many ducks, though. So many kinds of ducks with different shapes, beaks, and they're lovely.
I never know what exactly is a duck. Like, is a pelican a duck? A heron? I need to educate myself before Monday.
Well, they're all a bird, but I'm not sure if a pelican is a duck. Would be great to draw some pelicans, by the way. I've actually drawn a pelican a few days ago, just before I had the encounter with the car, but it was at a museum, and I almost never draw at a museum, and I got really self-conscious about it. And my kid made, I think, about 6 drawings, not caring about anyone looking over her shoulder.
That's so nice.
Yeah, I need more of that.
I was drawing at the botanical garden here in Montreal this summer, and I had kids come up to me and look at what I was doing, and they said, you should be an artist.
Oh, that's so
I was like, that's very validating. I'm like, I am. They're like, oh, that's good.
Oh, lovely.
Like, thank you, children.
Yeah. My kid, actually, they have a different theme at school every 6 weeks, and now this time the theme is I am an artist, and they always ask parents to come along and, well, explain about their profession and stuff when there is a theme. And I'm sort of dreading that they're going to ask me, because I never know how to explain what being an artist actually is. It's just drawing. It's just, anyone can be one, basically. I sometimes feel my kid is more of an artist than I am, because she just does everything intuitively. I need to have more of that, or I want to have more of that. Just draw the things I like, which is partly why I've started these sessions. Just experimenting and trying things out. And I'm now contemplating if I should give him some feet, or just use the grass to cover it up. Feet are very defining. So 1 minute left. And that's it. That was the last one. So I'll stop sharing my screen, and then if anyone wants to share, then let me know. Beth is looking, "Phew, that was a hard one."
I can share some of mine.
Yeah, only if you want.
Oh yeah, I like this goat. I struggle with them a whole lot.
Yeah, okay. So I spotlight you. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, there's my goat.
Oh, that's so cute.
I
he's
have
got
not
such a
drawn
funny
yet today, but
face.
I also like this little bird. I don't draw a lot of birds, but it's really
Yeah, that's also
exciting.
really cute. Nice
That
background.
green is beautiful.
Thank you. And then, oh, here's evidence that I cannot draw ducks. I was practicing them the other day. Look at this one.
Oh, they're
I like, he looks like he's having a crisis.
Exactly. Okay, and then the one that we just drew is here, and it is a
Aw.
mess, but that's
It's
how
cute.
actually
that's
really
how we
good.
learn, right?
Yeah,
Fun though. Thank you so much for hosting, Pauline.
no problem. Thanks for being here. And I'm actually amazed that you can manage to have a background. I never managed to do a background. Is this
I was
someone
going to say, sorry, Beth, what materials did you use in the background in the green in the last one there? It was really stunning, the grass.
Oh, thank you. I used this this is a Liquitex marker that I
Yeah.
cracked open and put in other colors. It was gray and I already had a gray, so I didn't want to waste it, and I don't use a lot of gray, so I think I added like some green, obviously. That, and then just like mixed in like neo colors to make the different textures, and then went over it. Thank you.
It was stunning.
There's someone else that wants to share. Yeah, Martina. Hi, Martina.
First time here.
Yes, so nice of you to be here. Welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, everybody. All
I
the-
didn't get to finish, so some things were rushed. They all were rushed.
Nice.
I had the
But,
same, but it's so that, that
it's
you
not
combined
bad.
them.
Yeah, I wanted to have a green background too, but I didn't get to it.
Well, you can add it later if you want. But it's, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
the flowers and the goat are especially really lovely together. Really nice.
Yeah.
Makes them both pop. That's great.
The
Great.
robin's very
Yeah,
cute.
thank you. What did you say? I'm sorry.
I said the robin is very cute.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah, really liked it. Yeah, thank you. Thank for the
Anyone
session.
else that wants to share? Sitla or Chitla, am I?
Sitla.
Sitla.
Yeah.
Hi, thanks for being
So
here.
I
Oh, so
think
nice, making them really
the
big.
colors look quite terrible with this lighting, but yeah, I like my goat a lot.
Oh, yes, that's so cute. Oh, I love everyone's goats.
Oh, good. I love the character. It's like a character.
Yeah.
Now the
Also so
bird.
cute.
and the duck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice. You got a lot
You
done.
found the same color as Beth did
Oh,
for the
yeah.
background.
I love
It's
its little eye. Its eye
completely
is
different,
stunning.
I
Yeah.
think, but yeah, you cannot see. It's a golden green pale. So,
oh.
but yeah, this light is terrible.
Well, they all look lovely.
Thank you for
Mm,
the session.
no problem. Anyone else that wants to share? Yeah, Laura?
So I attempted to use oil pastels, which I've never liked, and I've had a set sitting here for ages. So I did it for the flower.
Oh, wow.
I don't
that's
like it, it's
good.
messy, but I'm actually impressed that I got what I wanted out of it.
Yeah, it's really nice. Lots of contrast.
Yes.
And the goat's definitely my favorite. I don't like the colors of my brush pens that I chose, but I like the kind of effect
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
like that rough hair texture.
Yeah. He looks so
I
shaggy.
don't like the,
Mm.
yeah. I really like the photo. I felt like I could feel that like rough horse hair, and I wanted to try and capture that. Then I'll
Definitely.
skip my robins. As you can see, I did 2 attempts, but there's my goose.
Um,
There are also white ones. When I was a child, we had about 40 of those white geese walking around in our garden. So
oh, great.
Wow.
I have 5 white ducks in my garden,
Really?
but they're not the geese. They're not as scary, but I can't draw them very well. So maybe I also need to come to Beth's ducks.
Now I need to see your ducks.
Yeah.
I'll send you a photo on Instagram.
Would be great for the session that Beth is hosting. Well, thank you for sharing. Is there anyone else that would like to share? Gunya, am I pronouncing your name right?
Gunja.
Gunja. Hi.
Have you turned the video? Okay, here we go. Oh, it's blur. Oh. Okay, I need to go into settings. Hold on. Oh,
Oh, I see it in the chat. It looks so
Yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah.
here you
I
go.
love the bird.
And this
So cute. Using all the tiny strokes has made them like really fluffy. That's so nice.
Thank you.
Really a Delft blue
Yeah.
goose.
Yeah, my son also told
It's a
me.
Dutch goose. Yeah.
Oh,
Well
okay.
done.
I didn't know that. My son just told me by passing from here. He's like, goose doesn't have blue color. Why did you do that? I'm like, okay, sorry.
That doesn't matter.
It's the right blue.
Yeah.
Kids
Delft
kind
blue,
of, tell you the truth.
Really nice.
I love how you layered everything. It's so pretty.
Yeah,
Cute.
like the it's a bit like Van Gogh does as well, which is also a Dutch painter. So you're really on trend today with the stripes next to each other. Yeah, really nice.
I didn't thought so. I just tried whatever came to
Yeah,
my mind.
well, it really worked out, I think.
I will Google up now.
Yeah, please do. Anyone else that wants to share? No? No one else? And I'll spotlight myself. Well, I had a bit of a hard time because, and I'm hoping I can hold it up because my shoulder really hurts from falling on the ground. So I did this was the starting one, but I had some trouble with it.
Oh, beautiful.
And I started the goat, but his proportions were really wrong, so I stopped. Oh, that hurts. And then I did this goat, which I also, as you
Oh.
can see, started here, but then I decided that his face should be less long.
I love him.
There's
Yeah.
The way it looks unfinished too, or I
Yeah.
mean, maybe it is finished. It's so nice.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just stopped because my hand and my arm hurt. But maybe
Oh.
not finishing it is a good thing sometimes. Keeping some things open and yeah. And then the other two.
Oh,
And the goose. So
Oh.
this is the gelato that Beth was
Oh.
talking about.
That's so pretty.
oh man, these are
Yeah.
so
It's like
good.
a lipstick you can use. And
Yeah.
well, actually, I think you could even use, if you have a pretty color lipstick, then it would basically work the same, right?
Oh yeah.
Totally.
A bit expensive.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit. Well, if you buy a cheap one, then these are pretty expensive. But I'm not sure how much they cost per gelato, but if you buy a very cheap lipstick, then maybe it would work out the same. Yeah. So thank you so much for being here, and I really liked it. I am hosting two. So that's new for my Patreon, actually. I was hosting one, but I decided I'm going to do two a month. So I'm going to do the seasonal sketching session every month, and then one in a separate theme. So if you'd like to join, then you can check out my Patreon. I have.
I'm a member and I recommend it.
Thank you. Yeah, and please also go check out. I'll put it in the transcription. Beth's Substack. It's called the Introvert Drawing Club, and that's also a really nice one to check out. And they're drawing ducks. Who doesn't like ducks? So yeah, thank you so much for being here, and hopefully.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, and well done for getting through this after an accident.
Yeah,
That's
it pays to
horrible.
lie down now.
Did so well.
I'm still
Happy
pretty bruised,
healing.
but
Yeah.
I think I was lucky by not breaking anything. Hopefully the guy that hit me is willing to pay for my bike, because my bike apparently is pronounced dead. So I need a new one. So let's fingers crossed that they will pay for it. We'll see. Thanks so much for being here, and yeah, hopefully see you in another session, and see you on Monday, Beth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Till Monday, Beth. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.